Alright, ladies and gentlemen, mabibi na mabwana, watching from wherever you are, welcome to MICmasters Connect. My name is Samito. Before we proceed, I just want to make a request to you. Kindly please check. Are you subscribed? If the answer is no, then please do so right now. It will be of greater help to us. Hiyo ndio itatusaidia tukue able kukuletea more and more of these episodes. Kindly please just subscribe. Thank you for doing that. We value you as our loyal fan. Today I want us to have a very interesting conversation about how upbringing influence adulting perception. Some are born in the villages. Some are born in town. Some are raised up by both parents. Some are raised up by single parents. Others with no parents at all. But today, we just want to look at how your upbringing, in terms of the geographical setup, the cultural setup, is influencing adulting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I have a very special guest. I told you earlier that I'll not be doing this alone. I told you I'll be having guests ranging from one person to the other. And on this pioneer episode of this show, MICmasters Connect, I'm so privileged to be graced by this wonderful lady you are seeing over here. Kindly please, opportunity is yours to introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Samito, for this opportunity to have this conversation with you. I'm so grateful. Yes, I hope you're going to enjoy. Stay tuned to MICmasters Connect. It's going to be lit. Yes.
Thank you so much. Your name?
My name.
You might have forgotten. Maybe somebody is interested to know you. Yes.
Okay, my full name is Lucy Anyango Owino. Yes, but I go by Lucy. Yes, I'm Nyakano Kolwa. Yes, that's who I am.
Nyakano Kolwa. The way you are pronouncing that Kano already tells me something. Anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, our childhood experiences are things that never get lost in our memories. These are the memories we never lose.
Yeah.
And I want us just to share our childhood experiences, and also to ensure that our listeners, our esteemed viewers, know the context under which we're going to have this conversation. It is very good for them to know your background of birth and your background of upbringing, and then at the same time also share mine. So I don't know, it's okay, we start with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been raised in Nairobi. I'm born in Nairobi. Yes.
Born and raised in Nairobi.
Born and raised in Nairobi.
Yes.
I've schooled in Nairobi for most part of my education. Campus tu ndo imefanya nimetoka Nairobi a little bit. But yeah, every other aspect of life I've experienced in Nairobi. Yeah.
That's interesting. And now you are the opposite of this guy. Born and raised deep in the village. In a village in somewhere in Kisumu.
Okay.
A very nice village. I grew up all my entire life in the village. I was born in the village, raised up in the village. The only time I lived out of that village, of course I've been venturing out. Ile tu yenye umetoka kidogo, but utarudi.
Yeah.
But ile yenye nimeenda kuishi somewhere for quite long time. I think that was when I was in high school. That is when I also went to study somewhere. It was not, it was far from home, but not that village. Haikuwa village kabisa sasa. Yes. And now on to childhood experiences.
Yeah.
You know, when we were growing up, there was a lot of, for example, let me start. When we were growing up, as I said earlier, was born, raised, bred in the village. And a typical village setup is a homestead, Actually, it starts from a homestead of a grandmother, your grandma's place, and then later on your parents go make their own home, and now you shift there, you live there your entire life. In the villages where you live with the kettle,
Yeah.
we have the kettle in the compound, and as a boy, you have to go and look after the kettle. You have to go fetch firewood. You have to go bring water in the river. I know this sounds like a dream
What?
compared to the
Okay.
life you lived. And at times when it's extremely dry, you have to go and bathe in the river.
Okay.
To rare circumstances when maybe your toilet or things to do with that was the pit latrine was tampered with, maybe the weather, maybe kuna tuka upepo kametoka mahali kamepiga chini, you also have to finish that other business in the deep in the forest. That is just a simple pictorial of how my life in the village was. That is, I may not have experienced all of it to the entirety, but that is how a typical life in the village looks like. And at times, you know, in the village is also where the school is very far.
Yeah.
You have to walk several kilometers before you reach to the nearby school, so that you can get to learn. And life also in the school was really horrible. We were in schools where not that horrible, but to you it's horrible, but to me it's normal.
It's very normal.
We were in schools where you had to carry firewood to school,
Okay.
to bring water to school every day.
Okay.
You had to sometimes you had to carry even manure to school for the plantations,
For what?
for the seeds, for the teachers' garden.
Okay.
We had to carry jembes to school in the afternoon and pangas, so that cleaning the school was not something yenye ilikuwa inapewa mtu atiafanye, nyinyi wanafunzi. And then an interesting part of it is where now in case of any kama kosa kidogo, it's just a forest away. Viboko vimechotwa kuchotwa. You have to be beaten thoroughly. That was just house schooling. But in the end, you find that we maneuvered through that.
Yeah.
We went to school, just like any other buddy out here. And we managed to also score good grades.
You did.
Yeah, we managed also to score good grades. And sometimes, you know, my village is not that so remote. Yeah, because we have things like tarmac roads.
Oh, that is
And
nice.
so it's not that so remote. But now bring the context of how other places look like. Sometimes you guys in the city, when life deep in the village is compared to yours, manze, nyinyi kwenu vitu zilikuwa rahisi. Hebu tuambie, how was your childhood experience?
My childhood experience.
Yeah,
Kwanza umesema ulikuwa unabeba kuni
to school.
ukienda shule.
Ukienda shule.
We were not doing that.
About every Thursday, 4 firewood, pieces of firewood. If you don't bring your pieces of firewood, you want to pass at the gate.
My childhood experience, my primary experience was nothing of the sort. Meaning I used to wake up in the morning, I bathe.
You bathe in the morning?
Yes, you bathe in the morning.
You bathe in the morning?
Yes.
Oh, proceed.
You bathe, you take some breakfast afterwards.
You take breakfast.
Yes, you
Okay,
take
so
breakfast
bathing and breakfast before you go to school.
Yeah.
Continue.
You take breakfast. I studied in a very nice school. It's called St. James. It has a lot of buses actually.
Okay.
So if you're en route to a certain area, if you lived in a certain area, you had a time where you are picked. So you are picked from literally some meters away from your gate. You're taken to school. You're light from the bus. You get into school. Yeah, life was so nice.
Then you are picked back.
Yeah, you're picked back in the evening. Actually, if you walked from school, the next day you'd be punished
For walking.
for walking.
Now look at this, compared to this. You wake up, you are woken up by the sound maybe of the cow being milked outside. Or cock. maybe the rooster. It's morning. You have to wake up, or you're woken up by smoke, because some guys used to sleep in the kitchen. So maybe something is being prepared in the morning, maybe for the dad who is going to work, or maybe for the elder siblings who are maybe going to work. You wake up. That is the time you remember that you didn't mend your shoe last night. And so you have to look for a thorn in the nearby bush, connect that opato, then jet like no one's business. Then along the way you remember it's Thursday. As usual, you have to carry firewood. You haven't.
You have not collected the
your firewood. The first thing, that firewood, if you didn't look for it yesterday, the other day, you will never get a chance to be given at home. So maybe kwa fence ya mse, umeona maybe kuna kakuni mahali,
unapita nayo.
You get to school, you are late. The first things first on the grass. Remember, it's in the morning.
There is dew.
There is dew. The grass is so wet. But nevertheless, the teacher cares less. You have to get on ground and receive beatings. If it's on a Monday and you're in class 4, then you remember it's the class 4s washing the latrines. Another thing, you haven't carried water for washing the latrines.
God.
So you have to take another strokes of cane of caning. So I wonder how you guys were really enjoying life in the city while we were struggling in the villages. Anyway, nevertheless, we are both here.
Hapa ni wapi?
Childhood experience back home. Yes.
My childhood experience back home.
Yes. Now away from school. Yeah.
Okay, I've been raised by both parents. I have 4 other siblings, but back kidogo, nyuma kidogo.
So you're the firstborn.
I'm the first. Yeah, I'm the firstborn of 5.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. It's not been that hectic. Jakwa it's hard or anything. You just have to push. You have to know what to do, how to do it. Yeah.
Good. And then now we have another thing that has also brought in ni kitu conflicting sana. Unapata like now the cultural aspect of all this. You know, I grew up in the village, and I experienced firsthand the cultural exposure and the cultural changes, the cultural whatever in the village. And now you at what point did the reality of a culture come in your mind? Now the tradition of where you come from and all that.
Okay, when I was still young, at first before I fully started living with my parents, I used to live with my grandmother, the mom to my dad. Pia alikuwa naishi Nairobi, so I used to stay with her for like a whole year. When I was in school, I stayed with her. So, and she's a grandmother. Akona nyumba home. So most of the time when
your grandmother was staying in the city as well.
She was staying in Nairobi. Yeah. So when she used to go back to Ushago in Kisumu, alikuwa anakuja tulikuwa tunaenda na yeye, I mean. So I used to experience it kidogo. Unaenda church, people are talking in the Luo, you are confused, hauelewi. People are unajua sasa wewe ni a new aspect. Kids around wanakuona ni kama what is this? Really different. Who anasema nini? Yeah, but just bits kidogo, yeah. That's how I came to learn. I learned the Luo kidogo.
Are you fluent in it?
I might say I'm fluent. Yeah. I could speak the language, like naelewa vizuri, I can speak. But kuna mtu aliniambia accent yangu kidogo.
Still not adding up.
It's not. Yeah.
Oh. And now you said you were raised by both parents.
Yeah.
Working parents, I guess. Ama were they always there for you guys, because there is this existing belief that most parents who are living in the city have always neglected their kids in terms of socializing. You find that they wake up very early in the morning, the kids also waking up, going to school. By the time they are back, maybe at 8 p.m., the kids are already tired, take their supper, then sleep. Over the weekends, maybe ndio wanapata opportunity, but most of the time the kids spend a lot of their time with their maids. How was it for you?
Okay. Partly I had some time with my parents. Okay, my dad wakes up really early in the morning. He goes to work at 5. He leaves the house at 5. Nasikianga Nairobi ni shamba la mawe.
Yeah.
You have to work. Yeah. So he leaves so early in the morning. He gets back home jioni. So me growing up, I've not had or spent so much time with dad. Hatujaongea sana. We've not gotten to know each other that much, but he's there. He provides. There's we have conversations here and there. He's someone you can talk to, yeah. But when it comes to mom did not, okay, not from early on. Mom was not working. She was just staying home. Yeah. But then things get tough. Life gets hard. She had to get out of the house, find something to do, yeah. So she's been working, but her time is flexible. Plus, communication with moms is easy. Yeah, so conversations here and there, but connection towards the parents, it's there, but it leans more towards the mother. Yeah.
There is this famous saying that city kids are arrogant, while village kids are very naive. How true is this?
To some extent, I might say it's true. If you've interacted with so many city kids, you might know the truth to that saying. I've interacted with people who come from the village as well. I have some cousins of mine who have been born and raised in the village. The way they interact, the way they communicate is different from my friends who we've grown together in Nairobi, in the city. Yeah, so to some extent, there's some truth to the saying. But it depends. It depends on how you're brought, how your upbringing has been. My parents have been so firm in treating everyone equally. Arrogance is not an option in our house. It's not an option. So to some extent, it honestly depends with the upbringing of someone. Yeah. But yeah, kuna watu wenye wako arrogant hapa nje.
And do you think it's their problem to be arrogant? Ama wao kivyao, it's just normal?
I feel it's a norm. It's a norm in that mtu amezoea hivyo. Yeah, so haoni kama kuna shida. We're doing whatever they're doing.
So si ego?
Si ego. Okay, kuna ego to some extent, because una feel like mimi nimetoka, mimi ni mtu wa town. Yeah.
Mimi ni mtu wa tao.
Mimi ni born tao. Yeah, na wewe ni mtu wa shags. Unaniambia nini? So kuna some of that actually. But I feel like to some extent, if you've been brought up well, yeah, you know how life is. Unajua how to handle yourself, how to communicate with people. Yeah.
How was your experience being in an environment with now the guys from the village like me, who you guys from the city claim that we are naive? How was your experience around them? Your first maybe the experiences you can remember around them.
Okay, when growing up, unajua watu wa Nairobi ikifika December, naona hii season ya Christmas, kila mtu anaenda ushago. So I most of the time used to go to my mom's home she's from Musenge. So
Usenge next to Usenge is the beach.
yeah, next to the lake huko.
Here there are so many big fish there.
So many fish, omena, yeah. So my mom is from Musenge. We used to go so much with my siblings. Tunaenda huko, we have a good time, but there was this level of niseme sijui how do I put it? Yani they feel like mtu wa Nairobi see like ni kama ni mtu mkubwa yani, you know, someone who is important, and I'm like mimi ni kama wewe, what do you mean, unaona? Yeah, but I feel like hizo ndo
as in walikuwa wanajaribu kukutreat so differently from how they treat the others.
The only thing naweza sema ni difference ni how I talk. Naweza kwa siongei Kijaluo vizuri, you know, but every other thing I do. Sasa wamekuweka ni kama wewe ni a big person, unakuwa coded some type of
to you, how was that offending? Really, to me I would have enjoyed that.
You know, okay, it's not offending as such, lakini you know kuna like una feel like you're being left out somehow. Yeah, kuna hiyo aspect ya kuwa left out. But all in all it was nice. Nilikuanga naitwa Nyanarobi.
Oh, you are accorded that mighty name.
I was accorded the
title. You are now feeling like Nyanarobi. On top of the world.
I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, but
how was it traveling? Now, let's say it's maybe school have closed.
Yeah.
And then your mother tells you that, you know what? Next week on Monday, we are traveling back home. Then that Monday comes. How was that journey? Could you please explain?
God. Because it was really fun. When Shags is so different from Nairobi. You know hizo experiences unasema kufetch firewood.
Yeah.
Unaamka asubuhi unaona ng'ombe iko kwa boma. So hizo ni vitu exciting, so exciting. So yeah, kuna aspect ya that. So I used to love it. Na ku travel from Nairobi to Shago is far.
And Nairobi is around 5 hours journey.
It's very far actually. So unapenda unajua mnapanda public means of transport. Unapanda basi imejaa, it's hot. Okay, it's chaotic but
so
it's fun. Yeah.
But it's to some extent I find it's fun.
Yeah, it's very fun actually. You get to experience.
Then you arrive in Ushago at midnight ama just jioni.
It depends. Ina depend kama mlitoka asubuhi.
But Jonarobi used to arrive in the evening. Yeah. Mostly Mombasa, the people from Mombasa, they used to arrive in the morning. Yeah, and you could feel like there is a special
something.
The homestead is not as usual.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa mnatupea nini sana, pressure sana. So much. Because you guys would arrive in the home.
Yeah.
And attention shifts. Saizo, even the grandmother now sees you like just a worker.
Yeah.
Konya na Robino.
Yeah.
Saidia yeye.
Help
carry water to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And every other good thing you guys were being accorded. And nilikuwa na feeling vibaya sana. So the first time being in Shags. How was it?
My first time in Shags.
And when was it, by the way?
Okay, I just remember snippets kidogo cause it was fun. It was
ama mlikuwa mnaendanga.
Yeah, we used to go. December's mostly tuko tunaenda nyumbani. We used to go to Shags. So I remember one time where my mom comes from, there is this, you know, the lake is big.
Yeah.
So kuna so many there's a vegetation that grows somewhere. They call it samba. So samba,
I think I've heard of that. It's a swampy thing.
Yeah, it's a swamp. It's so muddy.
With papyrus reeds.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. So we used to swim there. You swim
in that muddy thing.
Nakwambia. So one time I've been there, nimeenda huko, nimekwama kwa matope. Koro imegeuka Nyanarobi amekwama kwa matope. Hakuna mwenye anataka kunisaidia jamani. I'm like na Nairobi anaweza jisaidia, you know. These people, watu ni watu wanajiweza jisaidie. But all in all, it was a fun experiences. I used to go to herd cattle. I used to go with my cousins, got na herd cattle. It was fun. Generally, it was fun. I made so many friends. So many friends. Yeah, it was such a nice experience. I would actually encourage watu wenye nakaa Nairobi or just cities to go back to shags. Wapete the kids that experience, because that actually I have a younger sister. Just recently there was a burial home, and my mom came with her to shags. She was so excited
to see that whole thing.
Yani to just see experience tu watu wamejaa, ameamka ameona ng'ombe kwa homestead.
Was it her first time?
It was her first time tuseme, when she's like aware of the surrounding.
Ooh.
Yeah, but not her first time really, but she was aware of the surrounding at the time.
Ndio macho imefunguka.
Yeah, ndio sasa anajua hii ni nini. She's running around, anakimbizana na makuku huko. She was so excited. So I feel like it's something that parents should actually encourage. Wanafaa wafanye that so often. Yeah.
Now, adulting in the mixture of the two. Born in the city, came back to the village and realized there is something called culture and tradition. First, how do you see it? What is your view of it? The traditions, the culture, and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't say that I have so much exposure in terms of culture and tradition. Mali, where I'm raised, they don't talk about culture and tradition so much. You don't get... Yeah, they don't, really.
But do you speak the Luo in your house?
Honestly, the only time utaongeleshwa the Luo at home is when mom is trying to tell you something and there is someone around mwenye ataki asikie kitu anasema, you know. Yeah, but it is just a normal conversation that you're just sitting and having a chat in the Luo. That rarely happens. Yeah, but yeah, you just learn. You know, if you go somewhere, you find people. Actually, I would say that me coming to Maseno, to campus, has made me know the Luo more. Yeah, actually.
So the culture thing, not yet.
Culture, I've not experienced culture or been spoken to about culture. Maybe just, you know, you get to hear things, you get to learn as you go. Maybe you hear someone say something about something and you learn it and you hear it. Maybe you ask, you ask how relevant the thing is, something of the sort. But just culture in depth, no, not really.
What are your interests?
My interests,
yeah,
in terms of
in life generally.
In life,
yeah,
I'm such a simple person. I love the outdoors. I love nature.
Oh, so ni weni msewa kutoka nje.
Yeah, mi napenda ku-explore, napenda ku-experience nature. The one thing that I really want to learn is to know how to swim. Unajua?
Oh.
Swimming is difficult.
I don't remember the last time I swam. Can I really do that thing? Because I've always feared it. Naiogopa tu sana. And then I do have trust issues with the pools.
Okay.
With the public pools. I've had a lot of... I've seen and heard about the filthy things that
happen in
the pools, and I just don't feel like anytime soon I'll ever find myself swimming in a public pool. I better build mine, but I don't remember. So you want to learn how to swim?
Yeah, I would like to learn how to just swim. Any swim.
But we have Lake Victoria around.
Sam, no. Yeah, but swimming is fun. I like swimming. At some point, I could say I like reading. I like learning new things. Yeah, so I read a little bit here and there. I like communicating. I wouldn't say that I have so many friends as such, but the small group of friends that I have, I keep really close. They're so dear to me. Yeah, so that is that aspect of communication.
And another thing, let me ask you, are friends situational?
Situational.
Yeah, in terms in that when I know in nursery school, you had your best friend.
Yeah.
Then you moved to a primary school.
Uh-huh.
You had your best friend, whom to some reasons, you may not have gotten into. To the obvious reasons,
Yeah.
you may not have ended up in the same high school.
Yeah, yeah.
In the high school 4 years, you had your best friend.
Yeah.
For the obvious reasons, again, you are not able to end up in the same higher institution of higher learning. That's the campus.
Yeah.
And then you get to campus, then you have friends again. And I also thought it just the other day that maybe in 2 years' time, the friends I have now will not be other friends of mine. Is that the case? Ama wewe kwako, you've been able to retain these friends?
Okay, I feel like it, to some extent, it's true, because communication, people drift. Once change, everything changes as time goes. So friends that I had in primary school, okay, the nursery school I studied at is the primary school that I was in. And I studied I stayed in the same school since the first grade to the last, in class 8 yani. So I had friends, yeah. I wouldn't say we don't talk as often as we used to back when I was still in primary, but kuna hiyo aspect of friends come at a certain age or certain point of life, inaenda it changes. Unaweza kuwa na a friend that you're so close, you're inseparable for like a whole year straight, and then out of the blue you're not friends anymore, you're not talking, but si ati mlikosana or anything. I think interests change, things shift. So yeah.
And then the fact that you are not always in the same geographical area.
Yeah, actually,
So
that influences so much. Friendships, I feel like they're situational. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell these people you are still here to stay.
I'm here to stay, guys.
Let speak to them there.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
Wambie bado huko.
Bado niko, by the way, guys. I hope you communicate with us. Enjoy the segment, the show. Yeah. Karibuni sana.
Now, maybe your parting shot in the whole issue of upbringing influencing adulting perception. Yeah, maybe just to somebody who may have been in such a culture changing environment, na maybe and I feel like have fit in. Yeah, because I'm very sure as time goes by, we move into different places, and to some point you may feel that you don't fit in. Maybe as you part, as you finish.
Okay, I feel like situations are not permanent. Unaweza, you might reach a certain aspect or point in life, you feel like I'll fit in. Yani, you don't feel like you belong. You don't. Okay, a situation is not made for you to belong. You belong because you want to belong, actually. You make that situation yours. You make personal. You do something according to how you want it to happen. Yeah, everything you want to do, to achieve, you can. Just put your mind to it, do it. Actually, just do it. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very powerful parting shot. Ladies and gentlemen, mabibi na mabwana, we are still here to stay. Don't worry, we had to end this because imefika time ya ku end this. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet on the next episode where we'll also discuss more. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye, guys.